Hey, so you knew that you couldn't make it through the last week of school without doing one more crafty thing with Mrs. Bryson. So we are going to, on this day that we have as a beach theme day, we are going to learn how to draw some really easy animals that might live in the ocean. So if you didn't already, grab your ocean animal themed pencil that was in your gift bag. Make sure it's sharpened, and let's draw some really easy sea creatures together. All right, so here are 6 little sea creatures that we're going to learn to create together. All of these guys live in the ocean, and all of them start with some pretty basic shapes. So all of them will go pretty quickly and won't be too difficult for us to draw. Okay, so let's start off with our crab. I'm going to leave the picture right here, and I'm going to draw another one. They may not look exactly the same, but that is okay. They'll be close enough. All right, so the main body of our crab is almost an oval shape. The top of the crab is just a little bit wider than the bottom, but we're going to start off with an oval shape. So with your pencil, pretty lightly, go ahead and draw an oval shape. Again, you want to start lightly so that you can erase the parts that you don't need. Okay. On the top of the crab, we have 2 little lines and then 2 more little lines coming out for where his eyes are attached, and then a circle at the top of each one. And then often with cartoon characters, you'll see these little white parts drawn in for the white parts of his eyes. You can add those. Okay, you can add a smile. And then we got to add on his pinchers and his little legs. Okay, so on the side of the crab, we're going to draw 2 curved lines, 2 curved lines on the other side. And then his pinchers are almost a leaf shape with an extra little line there. Same thing over here. And then we have 3 little legs on each side. I'm actually not sure as I'm drawing this for sure if 8 legs is what a crab has. I guess so. I didn't double check the factualness of our cartoon drawing before I started. Okay, and then you can just draw in some darker lines over top of the light ones you drew before. Okay, and then if you want to make your crab darker before you color it in or whatever else you want to do with him, feel free to grab your marker from your bag from earlier in the week, and you can draw over top of him to make the lines darker. All right, let's go to our octopus next. For our octopus, we are going to start off for his head with a circle at the top. Okay, again, draw that pretty lightly because some of the lines we will not need at the end. All right, octopuses have 8 legs, and actually I said octopuses, that's not correct. The plural for octopus is octopi, but this octopus has 8 legs. Okay, and there is no fancy way to do this. Okay, I just drew some wavy lines coming out from the octopus, and I just need to make sure there's 8 of them. They don't have to be exactly like the ones that I had in my original. You can make them kind of close if you want to. You can make them look totally different if you want to. It's up to you. All right, so I got my 8 octopus legs. We need some circles for the eyes for him too. Okay, put those little light marks. You can color those in later. Smile. And then we have some circles just to give him some detail. Maybe they're bubbles, I'm not quite sure. Okay, and then you can draw a darker line around the outside of your octopus and connect it with those legs. All right, so he's done. All right, next we've got our turtle. Okay, for our turtle, we're going to start off with his shell. We need to do a half circle, curved line underneath. And then for the head, we're going to start off with a light circle. You're going to curve it down into the shell. And then you can curve the head down towards the legs. Okay, this is a sea turtle, so his legs are more flipper-like looking. We're going to draw the two legs that would be in the front that we would be able to see if we could actually see the turtle, which we can't because he's a cartoon. And we're not actually at the ocean, sadly. And then draw the two back here like I just did behind. He needs an eyeball, just like the other creatures we've made, and a mouth. Okay, and then just like that octopus, you can add some circles there for some detail. All right, let's move on to our fish. Okay, we're going to start off with an oval for the fish. Possibly make the oval a little bit narrower down here towards the back. We're going to add some fins on the back. Add a fin on top. Smaller fin down on the bottom. This fin here almost looks like a teardrop going off to the side. And then he needs the same eye and mouth as all of the rest of them that we've made so far. Again, you can make his oval that makes up his body, you can make that a little darker. Okay, there I got my fish. All right. And then we're going to draw our whale. Okay, I don't know that there's a special name for what that shape is. Almost looks like a speech bubble, I think. And we're going to draw two shapes that almost look like leaves to make his tail. Okay, draw his flipper down there. Draw a line over to be his belly. This, I think, is the water spouting out the top of him. And then he needs that eye and mouth that all the rest of them have. And you can erase this extra line that you don't need at the bottom if you did it like me and you've got that extra. Okay. And I'm thinking now that when I gave my introduction at the beginning, I said there were 6 animals because I can't count apparently, and there are only 5. So let's add on a 6th one. Okay, let's do a starfish. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this. We don't have a starfish on there. All right, so for our star, let's first off really lightly draw the star. Lightly, because we're going to get rid of most of these lines in a minute. Okay, to make the outline of a starfish, we now have the points of our star. We're going to draw a curved line between each set of points. And then you can put a little curve on the end of each one. Okay, now you can use your eraser, get rid of those extra lines. Okay, and add in your eyes and mouth that all the rest of the animals have. All right, so hopefully you have some really cute and easy animals on your paper as well. Thanks for joining me today. And I look forward to sharing the rest of the lessons with you this week. Bye.